The steppes were hot and arid, when certain son of Khan met woman himself married, and wished to have some fun. This lady was a traitor, good fellow of Ashkas, despised Khuzait invader, and she did beat his ass. Prince ran back to father, and in their royal yurt, he lied how he was ambushed, and how his pride was hurt. Khan trembled with a fury, and promised son a gift. We shall punish the Ashkas, and Anjikin the swift. This woman was a traitor, good fellow of Ashkas. She fought Khuzait invader, and she did beat his ass. Now Khuzait right to Ashkas, not for land or coin, but 'cause of girl who had no wish to ride in Omad's groin. Hey everybody, it's Party Elite. Welcome you back to another chapter of the adventures of Partia Al-Eat in Bannerlord. The songs do not make sense to our hero. Partia Al-Eat is uncertain if there is any truth to them. If this war between the Ashkasi people and the Khuzait is the result of some young boy's bruised ego and his tantrum to his father, some great Khan, then so be it. It makes just as much sense as about anything else in Partia's world right now. If a war must be fought, it will be. To protect Anjikin, protect the Aserai, protect all that is right in his world. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Bannerlord. Today's session is going to be another interesting one. Hopefully not interesting in the way last session was, am I right? Lots planned, lots to try and accomplish, and lots to deal with. I do a lot of interesting introduction options for this one, but there was something about that ballad justifying this war that I quite liked personally, if I'm completely honest, because again, you know, whatever the cause might be, at least we can explain it through this slight. I guess that gives them the insult casus belli if I can cross over between my Paradox games and Bannerlord. But based on the advice of the council, I do not know how directly engaged we are going to get with the Khuzait. Hopefully Anjikin is able to very swiftly get out of this dangerous position she finds herself in, and then we will wait for their aggression, if there is any to be had at all. We're quite far from them in all directions. I mean, we have made a lot of progress into Aserai lands, but Kasira, Iyakya, Subia, Razi, I mean, this is a long way for them to go to try and strike at us. Same thing up over here. To get all the way to Ortizia, they have a long way to ride. And I don't know if they'll be doing that. And the council, you know, in its wisdom suggests the same, that this might just be a show of force, not an actual battle-filled war, which we can hope for. We'd fight them all the same. I mean, yes, they are more numerous than us, perhaps. Oh my god. Oh wow, I forgot how different the numbers were. Oof. They might be stronger than us, but we've beaten worse odds in the past, and we would do the same to the Khuzait. But for now, we'll stick to our original plan in strengthening the front, strengthening our army and our parties, and making sure that Arwa is able to recruit a party of her own as well. We're going to hopefully get some more nobles to join us in our cause too. First order of business, let's go ahead and get the lovely Lady Arwa to depart from Kuyaz and start raising a new party. I think it is absolutely essential. Again, she's able to have over 100 people in her party, so we can come together to make a decent-sized army, even without any mercenaries, should push come to shove. That's not what I'm hoping for, but if push comes to shove, I want to be ready, right? So, Arwa, time for you to depart Kuyaz. Hopefully she won't get attacked by looters or anything on the way. It does make me nervous, but I think this is a necessary step. My hope is she's able to pick up recruits from Charas and things like that, where we have access to high-quality troops because of the improved relations. And then by the time I get back there, those recruits have replenished, and I'm able to pick some people up as well. That's my ideal play here. So Arwa, form that new party. 127 there is not bad at all. That should be quite helpful for us. And with that done, let us actually step into Sanala and establish our brewery once more. In fact, are we able to recruit anybody here? No, this place has been emptied out. Wow, completely. We only have a handful of slots left over, actually, for new recruits. Let me just take a quick gander at our party and see what we're sort of marching around with over here. Now, some tribesmen are able to level up a little bit. Let's see, just want to figure out what the best way of going about this would be. Best way of going about this would be, there we go. We got 20 cavalry, 142 infantry, 91 ranged, 32 horse archers. Man, our horse archer contingent has grown quite nicely. So at least there's that. I suppose we could look to adding some more ranged units back into our line. Try to get that up to 100, a nice round 100 or something. So sure, let's go back to the party. I just want to make a decision on this guy's upgrade here, this Aserai tribesman over here. Let's make you a skirmisher so we can make him an archer down the line. And then down over here, the looter. There's our little frontline improvement as well. And I think there might be some prisoners willing to join us as well. Excellent, wonderful. They've seen the light. They have seen good reason to fight. They wish to join us. Good stuff. I mean, actually, really good stuff. I'm not going to lie. Surely we have some troops we can drop off over here. Some Valandian recruits and Imperial recruits, perhaps. Again, because higher tier units are available from like Charas and stuff, right? Let's go ahead and drop some people off. Looters I'm not going to drop off because we can upgrade them at the very least. And again, just as a reminder, I did give Sanala off to Tovir, if memory serves properly. We'll just double check over here. Yes, Clan Ubroving. Now, there was an interesting comment actually that came up as we take a walk around the town center over here to buy our brewery. Might be a little too late in the night to purchase it, but we'll find out. There was an interesting comment that came up about the fact that Tovir was given land in the heart of Aserai territory and how it's something that maybe we should be concerned by. I actually think it's quite symbolic. I think it's quite a powerful decision, and again, maybe y'all don't agree with me, and feel free to share your thoughts on the matter, but let us not forget that Tovir was among the first, if not actually the first, to bring his banner to ours, right? What am I looking for? I'm looking for the brewery. There it is. Walk right past it. Oh, kitty. Hello. And I can't pet you. Just kind of chilling there. Oh, okay. Oh, you do you, buddy. Sorry. So Tovir was among the first to bring his banner to ours. You know, he has fought, his men have died, his men have bled for the very same righteous cause that our own, men and women are fighting for and bleeding for and dying for. So, I feel like he has just as much right to territory in the Aserai heartland as an Aserai lord. I mean, remember, the Aserai nobles, even still, many of them refuse to join me, refuse to join this righteous cause. So I think that's an interesting point of discussion, actually. I'm curious to hear what people have to say about that. Because that's how I feel about giving, territory to non-Aserai, quote-unquote, people. Because whether they're Aserai or not, they are Ashkasi, right? Let's speak to this shop worker over here, and... Did I already buy this brewery? I guess I did. Holy crap, I'm so sorry. Good day to you. My apologies. Wow. Last session was a bit of a ride for me, as many of you were able to tell in the comments and stuff. Clearly, you were able to tell. Last session was a bit of a ride for me. Right, I remember now, because if I'm not mistaken, yeah, we did see its numbers previously. Okay, this isn't too bad. This isn't too bad. All right, cool, fantastic. Wow. Glad we checked that, question mark. Let's go ahead and put some troops down here. Militia is growing at a decent pace. Food stocks are low. But a bit more of a garrison is probably not a bad idea should the Khuzait come charging through. So let's go ahead and drop some of our troops off over here. Yes, again, this doesn't belong to me. All I'll get is a little bit of influence, but it is a frontline settlement. Should the Aserai declare war on us again, we need to be prepared for that as well, right? We need to have a garrison that can hold the city until I'm able to get here with an army or what have you. So, every little bit counts, I suppose, is what I'm getting at. We do have some Valandian recruits I can drop off. The Imperial recruits we can drop off. Let's drop the Imperial recruits off. Again, I can never pick them back up, right? But Imperial recruits are plentiful where we're going. Same thing with the Valandian recruits. We can pick more of them up as well. Keep all you guys. I have some militia veteran archers. I can drop you off. More militia archers. Leave you behind as well. Yeah, I mean, again, it's not a lot, but it's something. It's something. Looters, I mean, really, I could just drop them off and pick up Imperial infantry. I don't know, I've probably spent a little bit of XP on them already, a little bit of time training them up already. Maybe let's hold on to them. I don't know. I'm a little indecisive, especially when the soldiers are being left behind in somebody else's garrison. But I think that's at least something of a contribution. We can also leave behind some Aserai recruits. Of course, we can pick quite a few of them up on the way to Charas and whatnot. Go ahead and do that. Cool. That is, yeah, 18 dropped off. At least it's some contribution. Hopefully it'll make something of a difference. 156 plus 141 is 297. Food will hopefully be stocked up. I'm not sure if Sanala needs my assistance all that much in terms of food, but I might want to check up on Uskar down over here. It is under the protection or ownership of Banu Sarmal, but I want to just check its circumstances, and then we'll pull back. Ain Balik, by the way, still belongs to us. It's Berehal Castle. I've seen some of you mention. Berehal Castle still belongs to Banu Arbas, and that's why. Because it belongs to Banu Arbas, I don't want to reduce my relations with them any further. I want to have that conversation with them, and then hopefully they'll... Whether they come with it or not is irrelevant to me. We'll take it eventually, but I just didn't want to hurt my relations with them. Okay, so let's ride south, see what the situation is at Uskar. Just trying to figure out the best path over here, because I would like to recruit en route as well. How many slots do we actually have available? 280, 292, about 20. Not a lot of slots. Maybe we save it for Charas. Down over here, you know, Najin and stuff might look to get some new recruits as well. Need to keep an eye on the circumstances. Balul. I definitely want to recruit some more nobles. That has to be top priority for me. I need to recruit some more nobles. No matter if they come with land or not, no matter what their former allegiances were, I need a larger fighting force. Ubold has been taken prisoner by the Sea Raiders. Who is Ubold? Anjikin is still very safe. That's good. That's good. Moving down over here. Gained a skill point in riding. Alright, sure, I'll take it. Yun of the Forest People. Are you the right Yun of the Forest People? How can you move so quickly on foot? Veteran Forester. Oh, I see what's going on. Good day to you. No, I'm not looking to fight. Leave. Okay. Yun is dead, just as a reminder, and I guess it was mentioned in the comments that that party is just going to walk around until it's been completely eliminated, and then maybe a new leader is assigned? We'll see. We'll find out, I suppose. We'll find out soon enough, hopefully. Down over here. What's the circumstances? Do I really have to be in here? There we go. 300 defenders. That's a pretty solid number. Food is looking fantastic. Great. 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 Okay, that's good. That's good. That's promising. Okay, so neither Sanala nor Uskar need food. We ourselves are carrying 88 days of food. I can trust that the traders will fulfill the needs of Sanala and Uskar. So I suppose we'll ride back to Charas, and without the need to ride back to this front over here, I suppose we'll go ahead and open up a front with the Valandians. So eager for war they were previously. Let's see if that eagerness continues. The Valandians have been fleecing us. They have been fleecing us. And though there is little support for war, I'm sure we can make it a swift one. Either we make them pay the ultimate price for for this nonsense, the ultimate war reparations, their ultimate destruction, or we simply fight them for long enough to eliminate the tribute, or at least flip it around the other way. The reason why I pick on the Valandians first, as opposed to the Battanians or even the Western Empire, is because they're among the higher tribute amounts that we're paying out. And on top of that as well, if we look at it over here as well, you can see the tribute payments. But on top of that as well, we want to take on a war. If we're going to declare a new war, we want it to be one that will be quick. The Battanians have quite a bit of territory, and it's quite spread out as well. The Western Empire, I mean, I could eventually pick a fight with them, but they're not a big problem right now. I'm hoping either the Battanians or the Khuzait eat a bit more of their territory up. The Valandians, there aren't too many holdings. They must be relatively weak. I suspect I'll be able to make some pretty aggressive moves up over here. Sargot, Charas, Thraktere, these are all well-defended holdings as well, so we should be okay to make this war a quick one. And that tribute that we've been paying for so long as well. Again, the direct offense of Unkid is one thing, but the indirect offense of the Valandian tributes and all that, those can't be forgotten either. I'm pretty sure there's no reason for me to go to Uskar. I mean, I could take a look and see if there's any horses or anything available, actually, now that I think about it. Valdem continues to improve his own skills. Let's actually take a look at Ottawa, party of 27. Okay. These guys are nearby, but gonna wait until they're able to strengthen their forces a bit. Pour over the forest people, no reason talking to him. No troops, no fancy troops available here. Not, at least not for me. But, yeah. Food, maybe some horses. Yeah, get some sumpter horses. Get some desert horses. Get some Aserai horses. Those are pretty dirt cheap for Aserai horses. And we can also drop off some of the garbage that we're carrying, right? Because, actually, we're not carrying too much garbage. Partly because of that trade deal, if we can call it that, from our peace deal, I should say. Unfortunate as that was. Yeah, actually, not a lot of garbage. Not a lot of garbage. Trying to get rid of some of it and not lose too much of our money, because we have been losing money. There's no other way to put it. We have been losing money. We'll buy a number here. There we go. That'll go faster, I think. Good old-fashioned multiplication. Add all of you, drop all of you, keeping an eye on that financial difference at the bottom as well. Okay, dump all of this. Now we're making money. Drop that off as well. Drop this off too. I wonder if there are any goods that I can buy over here and sell up at Kuyaz or something. Perhaps, you know, because we're en route anyway. At Rote, no. Cotton, nah, not worth it. Again, we want to buy when it's green, right? Like dates. Buy all the dates, sure. Buy all the sheep. Nah, the herd will just slow us down eventually. I wonder if we can sell velvet for a good price up there. Let's go ahead and pick it up. And why not some cotton too? Sure. Why not? Let's do a bit of trading. We can drop off the leather over here apparently for a profit, so let's go ahead and do that. Nothing else for a profit over here. Not quite, at least. And that's a decent price, 122. Sell it until it's not green. Oops. There we go. Back to the armor. Sorry for the little sidestep there. Want to pick up some stuff and give them some more money, basically. One of these. There we go. A little bit of money left over here. Sure. Done and done. Skill point in trade from selling the leather or whatever it was. Good here. Let's move on. Let's move on. Ottawa's party is over here as well. I mean, that's good. If we can get into sort of like an interception path, if you will, and then get everybody together, that would be ideal. Because once the war with the Valandians starts, I mean, I have to be careful. See, because if I declare war with the Valandians and the Khuzait actually intend on fighting us, looks like they're fighting with the Western Empire. Let's see, Kingdoms Khuzait, where are you? They are at war with us, the Western Empire, and the Battanians. Okay, so there is a chance that we won't see any trouble. There is a chance that we won't see any trouble. Eventually, we might be able to make peace. Like, what I'm thinking is, and again, this was also suggested in the comments, is if they actually attack us and we're under threat, then we can, fine, pay them a tribute. Bring an end to the war if it's actually causing us direct harm. But until that time, there's no reason to rush to peace. Not at this junction. Not at this junction. If anything, if we get really lucky, they'll have a few failings against the Western Empire and the Battanians, and then we can... oof, they're having some successes, and I don't like that. But if we're fortunate, then the Khuzait will have some failings against the Western Empire and the Battanians, and then we can actually enforce a payment of tribute to us. That seems very unlikely, very hopeful thinking, but one can dream, right? One can dream. Continue moving up over here. Part of me wishes that I'd spent some time seeking out more Aserai nobles as well, but I think Valandia is the goal right now. Our coffers have been draining for far too long. We need to make a move on that quickly. We need to make a move on that very quickly. And hopefully there are some Valandian nobles that we can speak to as well. and get them to join our cause. There are quite a few Valandian nobles that like us. Maybe like is a strong word, but there are a couple that like us. So if we're lucky, they might join us. And again, it doesn't have to be during wartime. I will happily take on just more soldiers. If any mercenaries come across our path as well, I should speak to them too. We need to bolster our numbers. Urgently. Urgently. Alright, take a look at trade over here. Yeah, we can drop off these hides. A bit of money, I guess. And velvet over here as well. Just the one, sure. No big deal, no big deal. We have plenty of food, right? Yeah, 89 days of food. We don't need any more food. And Kuyaz is well stocked as well as far as food is concerned, so that's good. That's promising. Let us simply cross the isthmus then. It's good that I don't have to return all the way down over here. Najin, what are you doing? Why are you going so far? Oh my god. Stay safe, my brother. Literally, stay safe, my brother. But yeah, it's good that we don't have to go all the way back there because we can just kind of push up into the Valandian territory. It's a scary, I'm not gonna lie, it's a scary decision to make. Because maybe I wasn't clear enough last session of my plans, and so any dissent that might have been expressed in the comments might not have been fully expressed in the comments. But hopefully it's clear now what my plan is. We need to stop that slow bleed of our wealth. 900k. Should be 1 million plus. Incasaur of Sibir. Oh my god, these Khuzait, man, they're just spreading everywhere. Alright. Stay focused. I'm just nervous about the Khuzait aggression, that's all. Over here we still have over 500 defenders. Oh right, the number's right there. Over 500 defenders over here. Ortizia is hopefully well defended as well. Let's just check on Ortizia really quickly. It doesn't belong to me, it belongs to the Ubroving. Yeah, 555 defenders. We're pretty well defended up over here. Bellathor. You one that I can speak to? You are not. Menteos is. No point then. No point in engaging. Move on to Charas again, where the best of our recruits will be made available. And we'll seek out some Valandian nobles, hopefully convince them to join us, and then declare war on their king. Bring an end to this tribute, this mockery, this insult. 38 looters. We should really finish them off, shouldn't we? Gained a skill point in Steward. Been riding for so long. Recruit troops over here. Yeah, we have some Imperial archers. No recruits available as well. I want to check Karas first. Let's go ahead and get some work done over here against the looters, I think. We should be able to auto-resolve that. I feel like, if I recall correctly, that's been improved a fair bit over the last handful of updates. I guess we're about to find out. What are you saying there? You got a problem? I do. Well, I guess not if you give up now. If not, prepare to fight. Never take us alive. Good. It's like, I didn't want to give him the option. I just want to kill him. Let's send the troops in. Shouldn't be a big deal. Are you serious? Who do we lose? Watch, we lost an important person. Imperial infantryman. A little higher rank than I'd expect. Only 2 leveled up. Right, that's why I fight these. For the leveling up. That's why I fight these. 20 prisoners that we can drop off. On horseback here, buddy. On horseback. Get you over here with a shield. There we go. Yeah, I fight those fights because we can definitely level our troops up better than the AI can. 100%. Oh, actually, you know what? Do I take the 20? Yeah, let's take the prisoners on. We're headed towards the city. We can ransom them off or whatever. Sure thing. Pick up all the loot. Thank you very much. Don't mind if I do. Moving on. Now... Oh, a little... Taking a second there. Usank Castle. 268 defenders. Not as heavily defended, but you know, well enough. Well enough. We can pick up some recruits and drop them off at the castle if necessary. I don't know if it is. We'll be in the area, right? We'll be in the area, so hopefully we'll be fine. Caravans. 7th. I think we might have decent relations at 7th. Yep. Valandian squires. Don't mind if I do. Takes us to just under 300. Down to Charas as well. This is what I was waiting for, by the way. All that time spent not picking anything up. Villagers, looters. Get out of here. recruit some troops down here. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Some proper recruits. Crossbows, not a single extremely low tier unit over here. Some tier 2s, but that's not the end of the world. Yeah, let's get all 21. Takes us over our limit. Go ahead and leave behind you. Levy crossbows. Landian equipment we can leave behind. Okay, levy crossbows as well. I guess we have to. Cool. And that is why, good friends, good counselors, we waited until Charas. That was actually better than I expected. So that's wonderful. Done here. So we're a full party now. The prisoners will be slowing us down ever so slightly. Right. Over to the Tavern District. Over to the Ransom Broker. Go ahead and drop off these looters. We don't need them. Anybody else? Anybody else? Still negative. I just want to see. It helps us by 0.05. It's something. Every little bit counts, I guess. The rest of these guys I could throw in my dungeon. If I'm not going to be fighting anytime soon, I could put them in my dungeon. Because we're not going to have room for them to replace people a little bit. And what's the garrison here? Like 252. Not bad. Altogether with the militia, it is over 800 defenders. Well, actually, hold on, that includes me. So subtract 300 from that, so 500 defenders. Food stocks are looking good, everything's looking good. Good stuff. Good stuff. Actually, anything we can trade over here before I even look at the dungeons? Anything we can sell off over here? Nah, not quite, not quite. Fair enough. I really hope I have enough money to convince lords to join me from the from Valandia. That would be a bummer if not. Over to the keep, over to the dungeon. Let's just drop some of these guys off. Quite a few soldiers in here, actually. Drop all of you off in here. Let's see if we can't. Okay, let's try something here. Okay, we're at nothing from prisoners, of course. If we add some Mamluk regulars, negative 0.04. Okay. Aserai Ferris, Aserai Youth, negative 0.05. Sure, everybody else can chill in here. Got 12 of them. One of these guys. I'm trying to figure out the best way to get these guys ready to join us as soon as necessary. You know, there's some high tier units I don't want to like have to wait on. I guess. Negative 0.05 slowdown is not too bad. What if we get a couple more people here? Negative 0.07. Okay, that does make a difference. All right, cool. Done here. Now we go chasing. Yeah, that's fine. I was just trying to figure out if I wanted to wait for a higher speed or something. I think we're okay. Let's move. Let's see if we can't find some Valandian nobles who would join us. Curious as well to see what their garrisons are like and things like that. Hopefully we don't have to travel too far to start seeing some options in terms of recruits. For example, oh, you're just villagers. We can help these villagers out. Let's go. Ride fast. Ooh. That's not so good. Calatild. Well, we have a old and rich relationship, don't we? Calatild and I don't necessarily get along, but maybe we can set that aside. She is the one in charge. She did nothing to help these villagers. I just want to point out. Let's go speak with her. See if we can't convince her. Oh, get back here. There we go. Partia. It's been a while. You seem very pale and close to death. Look at that smirk, though. It has been a while, hasn't it? So then, what is it? Ooh, I could improve relations with her if I go on a quest for her. There's something I'd like to discuss. Go on. I'd like to propose an alliance between our families through marriage. That is an option. Waiting for people to come of the right age, I suppose. Don't think, don't know if that's exactly what we'd like to go for. What I can't recall right now in terms of alliances is if it's between literally our families or if it's between between the nations. And also, I'm not sure how fully implemented it is in in this early access state of the game. Well, something to think about. Something to think about. Maybe not with the Valandians, but with somebody else, right? Maybe with the Khuzait, make that friendship official would be nice. But candidly, Elatild, what do you think of your liege? I mean, I don't even like her. Why would I marry my family to hers, right? There are other Valandian nobles that we actually get along with. But your liege, Durthert, what do you have to say about it? What are you saying exactly? I am the rightful owner of these lands. I would like your support. I barely know you, and you're asking me to talk treason? You bet. You bet. You are known as a man of honor. You may know me as one as well. Gee, I wonder where that critical fail chance comes from. Let's go for it. We're just kind of taking a chance here, but why not, right? We're going to try and take a chance with all the Valandian nobles we can. Not entirely comfortable discussing this with me, fair enough. I gave an oath to Durthert. Well, I'm not sure he's always kept his oath to me. Well, if he ever violated his oath to you, it absolves you of your duty to him. You know this. So, a little bit. So in the future, when we have to talk to them, if we can or if we have to, then at least we have a bit of a leg up, if you will. Durthert and I have been through a great deal together. We've been together in many wars, including many against your people, the Aserai, I would add. Well, let's see. What kind of a person are you? Honest, not generous. Put your interests and the good of the realm first. There's too much at stake for that. Okay, what do you know? It's pure coincidence, by the way. Those like trait relations don't apply to player characters yet. At least not when this campaign started. Maybe it's changed, but I don't have any of those. You'll notice like these things, if I look at myself, I don't have any of them. Because, again, when we started, those things didn't work for our player characters. Why change sides now? Once one declares oneself a rebel, there's usually no going back. Again, she's not really generous. This is not her generosity, by the way. This is my generosity if I were to use this. And I'm not generous. I don't have that trait, so it doesn't make a difference. I just want to touch on this stuff a little bit, because I've seen some questions come up in the comments about it, so I just wanted to explain how this stuff works. I have a strategy to win, and my strategies always work. Eventually. Holy crap. Wow, that's actually, you know what? We did a lot better than I would have expected. I see, she says. I'm simply not comfortable discussing this with you. Fair enough, Calatild. Speak some other time. I must leave now. Farewell indeed. I mean, hey, that gives us some headway. What is the clan name? De Aromank. What, De Aromank. They don't hold any land. So we don't... And tier 6, they don't hold any land, and you still are loyal to that fool? The reason why I check this is because that tells us that we won't be able to hurt our relations with them any further. Which is a very, very good thing. A very, very good thing. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Neretzis. Now, Clan Neretzis we get along with. Untheri. Oh, doesn't matter. Same clan. So, can't have a conversation there. All good. All good. Aromank villagers. Over to Jacqueline we go. Just scouting the situation out over here. Chalia's party. Who is Chalia? Familiarizing myself with the Valandian nobles before I... Oh my god. Neretzi's clan has been... hurt. I see Jastian, though. Oh, how did this happen? Chesson? Oh, because he died, right. Oh, it's so weird to see, to get used to. Jastian, where are you? Near Drapand. Drapand Castle. Drapand Castle. All the way up over here. Well, we'll try and get to him. I want to do at least one round. You know? The defenders over here are quite few. About 280. If you get rid of Chalia's party. Jacqueline will be an easy target. Jacqueline would be a very easy target, and that would take all of this under our flag. Galand would be our next target, probably. Why are we not rushing? Here we go, let's go. Caravans, Sea Raiders. All good. See, I'd like to have more nobles join us also because then it gives me an opportunity to hand some of these territories off to other people. Otherwise, I'm spreading myself out too thin. Another reason to want nobles to join you. Galand, what are we looking at here? More Khan. Isn't that a person in charge? I recognize it. Oh my god. More con, and more can. Which one are you, buddy? This is more con over at Valando. So not this one. This one. Dirther. Oh yeah, this is the king's clan. So don't need to bother with them, obviously. What is the garrison over here now? 569. Okay, so not too scary or anything. Not too scary at all, I would say. Fair enough. On Guard Castle. We can check that out as well. Just want to see, again, what we're going to be dealing with, right? Tovir has created an army. No. No. Tovir, no. No. This is why I hate leaving them on their own. Najin and Arwa join me. Oh my god, they're just gonna ride off to their death. I hate this so much. Okay. Let's at least bring Najin and Arwa here. At least we can do it. If we're lucky, that army doesn't do anything too foolish before it gets itself completely obliterated. It might be a good idea to declare war on the Valandians sooner rather than later. And that way that army might join us instead. Where is this army? All the way up over here. Gee, I wonder where they're headed. At least Anjikin got away. I should have pulled the trigger sooner. I should have pulled the trigger on getting the army together sooner. Well, it is what it is. No use crying over spilt milk. Over here, only 458 defenders. Also, not that scary at all. Most of it's the militia, actually, so very easy to take. Good stuff. Trying to get all the way up to the Drapand Castle. See if I can't speak to another noble, right? That's the play here, in case you're wondering why I'm still traveling. Please disband this army. Bertin. Of which clan? Ajalind. Bertin. Is the person in charge. Tier 3 only. No relations or anything with him already, but every conversation is worth having, right? There's Jastion as well. Good. Partia. It's been a while. It has. I can't read what you're saying, but listen. Something I'd like to discuss. Candidly, what do you think of your liege, Dirthert? I'm the rightful ruler. I barely know you. You know me well enough. I only have the one option with him, eh? Hilarious. Right. Yeah, didn't think so. 17% chance. But we're setting the foundations. You have an oath to your liege? Well, if you ever violated his oath to you, and we know he tends to do that, it absolves you of your duty to him. Ah, no such luck. No such luck. He's a friend of yours. I cannot imagine betraying him. Yeah, I imagine they have pretty tight ties. They are literally friends. Well, this guy is devious. Put your interest in the good of the realm first. Come on, buddy. Critical fail. Alright, that conversation's over. No luck with Vartan. Not comfortable discussing this with me. Fair enough. Well, I'm asleep now. Up over here, I thought I saw... Ooh, they're in an army. Where does Valandia march? Yeah, why is there such a massive army? I mean, on the flip side, I'm glad I've seen it. 1,300 strong. That's what we'd be dealing with. Let's scout it out. Oh, there we go. There's the split. God, I actually wish they were still together so I could see what their troop composition was. Jastion. There we go. The one with whom I wish to speak. 4.2 versus my 4.7. Let's go. I should also look for any mercenaries or anything as well. More than happily would do that. It's been a while, Jastion. Indeed it has. Do we get along at all? I think we do, yeah. We have a little bit of relations. Not enough to make a difference, I don't think. Not enough to make a difference, I don't think. What is it? That's something I'd like to discuss. Your liege. What am I saying? I'm the rightful ruler of these lands. I would like your support. I'm not sure I know you well enough to discuss something like this. Well, you may know me as a man of honor. Jastion, what kind of a person are you? Daring. Valorous. I mean, a reduced critical success chance with this, but, you know, hypothetically it would work better. You know me as a man of honor, though, is what I've always pitched myself as. And I feel like it's the more fitting option. Plus the numbers don't lie. These numbers, by the way, are a calculation of your overall success chance based on who you are and who the character is. That's my understanding of it. based on some, again, posts and stuff I've seen out there. Let's go with, let's trust in the numbers. Minomi is a man of honor. Oh my god. Not gonna get excited. Not gonna get excited. Ah, yes. You are totally right. I gave an oath to Durthert, though I'm not sure he's always kept his oath to me. Well, if he ever violated his oath to you, it absolves you of your duty to him. Good. Good. Didn't seize my reasoning. Durthert and I have been through a great deal together. We've been together in many wars, including many against your people, the Aserai, I should add. That makes no difference to me. Put your interests and the good of the realm first. There's too much at stake for that. Oh my god, it feels so good when it actually works out. I see. Very well. You've convinced me that this is something I can consider. This is a dangerous step, however, and I'm putting my life and the lives of my people at risk. I need some sort of support from you before I can change my allegiance. That is fair, Jastian. That is fair. How much support do you desire? How much support do you desire? A lot of support. Oh my god, half my support. Oh my god, that's a lot of money. Okay. Let's see if we can't make a difference with some other stuff first. How about some clothes? Clothes are helpful, right? How about, I don't want to give you all my desert horses. Surely we have some valuable items we can give up before we give up all of our money. Now, again, to be fair, I can forge things and I can smelt things and make a lot of money that way too. Maybe I shouldn't be so stingy. Aserai horses sell for a lot, which is why it's actually making a dent over here. But no. Jagged spear. Sure, we don't need 140 jagged spears. Like, I'm never going to sit down and smelt all of that. So let's sell it. Or, you know, trade, barter with it, whatever you want to call it. Okay, anything else we have way too many of? Lightly ridged fussa. Go ahead and give half of these over. Okay, okay. I don't know how much money we're actually saving doing this. That makes no difference. What about you? Makes no difference. I mean, everything makes a little bit of a difference, right? Hatchet, 45 hatchets. Again, we're never gonna deal with all those. Oh my god. Reinforced shield. Can't smelt that. Southern round shield. Go ahead and drop all these over to you. 51 hunting bows. We'd probably make more money selling these somewhere else, honestly. I'll just give them the money. Give them the money. That is a lot of our wealth gone, though. Oh, you know, actually, these things made a dent. These things made a dent. What if we drop this down to 500, let's say, and try to hit that using some of these items? Okay, this just really doesn't feel worth it. Okay, yeah, this just doesn't seem worth it. Fine, let's just give him the money. Give him the money. We'll sell this stuff off. I'm sure we'll make the money back in no time. 500k. It'll take some time. 580k. 589k. 590k. Wow. Okay, that leaves us with 200k. That's a significantly reduced runway. I wish... Can I actually... No. Ooh, yes I can. Okay, good. Neretzis. Clan tier 5. 1, 2, 3. If all 3 of them are able to get together 100 soldiers... Right. That's not just 100 soldiers that, That's not just 100 soldiers that I have access to, but it's 100 soldiers that the Valandians don't have access to. Which is a pretty big deal. It's a pretty big... Well, sorry, 100, I say. 300. No small number. We get along already. I do worry that they might leave us, but the first thing I'll do is take Jakalan and give them that territory. So that's a silver lining. We just saw a 1,000-strong army get dissipated, but 300 of that... 1,300-strong army? But 300 of that will be removed from the equation from the Valandian side. Okay. They already hold Jakalan, actually. Man, I wish we were at war. That would have been one town we wouldn't have to take. Too late now. Too late now. But, You know what? If we were at war, this conversation would probably never have happened, as we should have learned by now. 500k. Let's see if we can make that money back selling a lot of this junk. Sell, what, 5 of these? 14 of these. Sure. Just trying to at least fine-tune what we have here. Sure, there. And again, we can always forge weapons and sell those as well. We'll be fine. We'll be fine for money. Maybe I need to make some right now, though. Maybe I do need to make some right now. Jeez, this is expensive. Offer this. Sorry, I know I'm dallying a little bit. Go ahead and offer this. Get you to join us. Yep. That was expensive. Huge help to our relations. Right, of course, just by paying them all this. 5 skill points in Charm. And another one, 210. Paid a lot of money for this. Very well. This is a great step to take. But it must be done. Indeed, Jastian. Welcome to the Ishkas. Beautiful. That is no small success. Already have access to 200 soldiers over here. 250-ish. I really hope these guys don't do anything foolish. Drag these guys in with me. We're about to declare war. There's no reason to waste time. Especially with them so close to me. Ovir's army still gathering over here, it seems. Let's head down to Jakulan and take all their money. I think that's a good start. Oh no. Forest bandits of all things, you were in the middle of enemy territory and forest bandits attack you? Come on. Good over here, we're good over here. Okay. At least I can feel good about how that went, that conversation. Expensive, yes, but necessary. Look at those tribute payments. Look at those tribute payments. God. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Okay, down to Jakulan. And let's see. Picking up some recruits. Not going to complain about that. Don't know what these guys are going to be up to. Going to use their numbers over to trade, first of all. These guys do not have any money. These guys do not have any money. I mean, I could probably get rid of some stuff. Like, oh my god. Get rid of that shield. These shields. A couple of these. We have so much junk. There we go. Hurt their economy, why not? I mean, I could also buy all of their food. Not a terrible idea. How much do they have? Their food situation is more than fine. I can buy it all off of them. Olives, grain, butter, fish, grapes, cheese, meat. We have so much room to carry stuff. Beer, dates. That ought to do the trick. Carrying 133 days of food. Wow. Done. Good stuff. Again, traders will come and deliver goods over here, so we need to move quickly. We can go to Galend as well and buy all their stuff. Could be good. I think one new set of nobles is... Damn it. Alatild has been given the Jakulan. Not ideal. Because again, I didn't want to hurt my relations with them too much, right? But here we are. Not the end of the world. We are 570 strong. Still a couple of parties to join us. Attis continues to improve his athletics. His scouting has been improving as well. Okay, moving on, moving on. I believe there's some leveling up we have to do as well. Ooh, more Khan. Now I forget. We can't speak to them, right? Because they belong to Damarok. Yeah, yeah. They seem a little disparate right now as well, which is good. Very promising. Very promising. Trade, go ahead and drop off. Or sorry, not drop off, but pick up. Oh, I mean, good. Okay, they have a fair bit of money at least. What is their food situation like over here? Oh my god. Filled to the brim. It's going to be very difficult to starve these people out. It'll have to be a good old-fashioned fight, I think. Rely on our siege engines to cause the damage. But I do want to sell some stuff. I'm not comfortable being below 300k, I'm not going to lie. Makes me very, very uncomfortable. Makes me very, very uncomfortable. Drop all that off. Drop all of you off. All the hunting bows, the Adarga, Southern Round Shield. We don't need more of you. Drop most of the bolts off. I need round numbers. Well, round. I need nice numbers. What I mean. How many of you can we drop off? Not all. There we go. We're left with 202. Leave you behind. 40. 40 gold left over. 40 dinars, rather. How about, there. Southern Wrapped Scarf. 7 left over. Fine, you can keep it. On here. There we go. And that money already. Good stuff. Again, I could... Sorry. Should have done this before. I can buy all their food. Eventually. Fish. Grain. Grapes. Leave some of this stuff behind because we're at our carry capacity, basically. More or less. And then we can just sell them some more of our garbage, right? Just so we stay net positive in terms of our interactions financially here. Pull all this stuff off. Good stuff, good stuff. Yep. Yep. Put all these behind. Good. Oh. Gave a little bit too much there. A little bit too much there. Don't even know if that's going to be the bottommost thing. Come on. Give me my money. Oh yeah, I went way overboard. Cool. Leave 150. Okay. 158. There, and there. A little bit of a loss, not the end of the world. Sure. Tiniest bit of a loss. Good stuff. There doesn't have enough money. That's fine, because again, it's a marginal loss. Made a little bit of money there. Let's take a look at this character update, because I do have two-handed updates over here. I have leadership and charm updated as well, or upgraded, unlocked, whatever word you want to use. Two-handed. I mean, we're using this two-handed axe, right? Wood chopper. Increase your damage against shields with two-handed weapons by 30%. That's pretty big. Infantry in my formation also get increased damage against shields, or strong grip. Two-handed weapons you wield have 10% better handling. I do think I prefer a wood chopper. Damage against shields improved. Sure, let's go with that wood chopper. Handling, I don't know if 10% better. Like, I don't know what that translates to, right? 10% better handling. Like, I can't picture it in my head, so we'll stick with what we comprehend. Charm down over here. I mean, we've been holding off on this for so long. It still doesn't really make a difference either of these because we're not governors. We don't stay as governor. Leadership. Swords is tribute. Heroes under your command gain 20% more XP. Okay, nice. Companions. Troops under your command gain 20% more battle XP. I think I like companions more. I think for a couple of reasons. For one, it's about the people, right? Like a broader stroke about a bunch of people. Well, I like that. And it'll help me upgrade troops faster, as opposed to heroes under my command gaining 20% more XP. Great. It'll take so long for them to make any major steps anyway, right? So I think companions make sense. Go with companions. Troops under your command gain 20% more battle XP. Maybe a bit of a misnomer, calling this one companions, even though the other one is what improves companions, unless I've misunderstood something here. But yeah, let's go with companions. Troops gain more XP. Good stuff. Specifically through battle. That's our first pip down, eh? Who else? Does anybody else have... No, nobody else has any upgrades. We do have a focus point, though. A focus point. Where shall we spend the focus point? Riding? I mean, it'd be nice to improve riding a bit faster. Honestly, I feel kind of bad about leaving my horse behind. We've been through thick and thin. Right? Like, songs should be sung about that horse and how it dove into combat so many times. With me, I would say, even. Yeah, I should figure out where that focus point goes. I mean, riding is an option. It'll speed up how quickly we gain some of these skills, right? Bow, I mean, make ourselves a bit better at a shot. We've been firing the bow for a long time. Every siege we use it, basically. Not a terrible idea. Pole arm also we've been using quite a bit. So I'm curious, I turn to the council, how shall Partia train himself better? What do you guys think I should use that focus point for? I'm tempted. I'm tempted by polearm, bow, and maybe athletics. That's what I'm thinking. One step ahead. I don't know if it's been integrated yet in tactics. One step ahead is supposed to let you place troops before battle begins, but I don't know if it's been implemented yet. It wasn't when I first started playing, so I haven't experienced that unless I'm horribly mistaken again. But yeah, we're done, I think, here. Focus point. Waiting for you all to determine, so we're good. Yes. And then what else? What is this army doing? We're just chilling over here. Well, I mean, okay, if I declare this war... I would like to be in a position to take Jakulan basically immediately. Jakulan, Yakulan. Not 100% sure about that J sound. I think some of the prisoners are willing to join us. Well, these guys have upgraded, so let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, some of these prisoners are willing to join us, which is good, because as our troops drop, we'll have, you know, a marching reserve, as it were. We can go down to Charas to pick up the troops we left in the dungeon, but at the same time, also, realistically, Jakulan, like these battles, will give us some prisoners as well. If we take a look at our situation over here against the Valandians, numerically, we're pretty much on par, and I feel like that could. I mean, again, it's just a matter of skill at that point, right? Just a matter of skill at that point. And I think we will overcome Durthert and his thieves, really, is the word that comes to mind. And I think I would rather Valandia before Britannia. I mean, Britannia is quite powerful. Again, I feel like we can deal with them quite easily, but Valandia is a quicker war. Western Empire, also not that powerful. But again, Valandia is a quicker war. I think that's who we fight. But I think I'd like to position myself to take Jakulan first. Let's ride down over here. We're 580 strong. We know Morkan is there. Let's keep moving here. Again, it's too bad we're going to hurt our relations with Ekarand. Are you? He's the one in charge. Let's go speak to him. What are the chances that he would ride over this way? Want to speak to him? See what we can do? It has been a while, hasn't it? What is it? Something I'd like to discuss. Your liege, in particular. He barely knows me. Yeah, fair. You are known as a man of honor. You may know me as one as well. Is he known as a man of honor? Yes, he is. Play that up. Nah, ineffective. I imagine we're not going to succeed over here. Not entirely comfortable discussing this with you. Fair enough. You gave an oath. We all know what his oaths are like. Come on, man. Yes, see, dude, Durthert's a horrible king. Very well. You consider him to be an upright ruler. Partia is not. Well, you're wrong. Put your interest in the good of the realm first. There's too much at stake for that. Beautiful, beautiful. Again, just making that little bit of progress, right? Why change sides now? Well. Why not? Why not? Let's pretend. Generosity -1, so let's use calculating. I have a strategy to win. My strategies always work, eventually. I'll take it. Not too bad. No, he says. Well, listen, your clan isn't really worth all that much either. I was just being nice to you so I didn't have to kill you on the battlefield, but okay. I mean, his clan might get wiped out in this war. I'm simply not comfortable discussing this with you. Fair enough. I must leave now. Farewell indeed. Over to Jakulan. Ottawa is just about to join us. Excellent. He's a few soldiers short. Valandia has declared war on Britannia. Okay, interesting. Works out in our favor. Ottawa has joined. I've improved my stewardship. Jastian got some recruits. Fair enough. I was really hoping that Ottawa would, but whoever does, it's our army at the end of the day. Back down to Jakulan. This is good, actually. This is good. This is the perfect time to strike. This is the perfect time to strike. The iron is hot, as it were. As is Partia's head. We're at Jakulan right now. Their garrison is what? Their food stocks right now are... Yeah, us buying all the food made no difference. But hey, at least now we can prolong the siege for 180 days. God, if we ever need to, God forbid. There are 280 or so defenders here. 280 or so defenders here. Won't be a problem to wipe them out. The siege does not have to last long. Take Jaculan swiftly, move up to Galend, strike there as the Valandians fight the Battanians. However, it's said, it matters not. They will be crushed all the same for demanding tribute of us for no good reason. So, Jaculand, Galend, Hongard Castle, ride up to Pravend, Oxhall, Ostakan, and Rovald. It won't be the shortest war, but it'll be short. Now, hopefully by the time our warring there is done, the Khuzait will see reason and they will give up on their war against us as well. At present, they're still demanding tribute, but that, of course, is not on the table. The Aserai hopefully have now learned their place, and by the Aserai I mean Unkid has hopefully learned his place. But yes, folks, I suppose it is best to strike while the iron is hot. Unfortunately, this is where we're calling it a session. We've hit that hour mark. War is right around the corner, folks. Gonna kick off the next session with a bang. I hope you enjoyed this chapter. If you did, you know what to do. It was a little bit of a different one, actually. The pacing was completely different. Chasing after nobles is fun. A little bit of trade. The tiniest bit of trade here and there. A little bit of recovering financial deficits. But I'm definitely enjoying the circumstances we find ourselves in. I fear for Valdim, Audhan, and Tovir. I don't know what they're planning on doing. But hopefully they will disband this foolishness and they will join me when we declare war on the Valandians, and we can make quick work of them. Again, folks, I hope you enjoyed this session. If you did, you know what to do. Let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. As always, it makes a massive difference in how I approach content on the channel. Lets me know what I should do more or less of. As we rest here for a handful of hours before declaring war on the very people that we are breaking bread with, take it as an opportunity to warn the locals of what is to come, and try to recruit some of them if they're willing to join our cause before declaring war. But as we rest here, as always, a massive thanks goes out to all of my channel members and patrons for supporting the channel on a monthly basis. Y'all keep us alive and running smoothly, and of course, big ol' thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, I bid you farewell.